Good evening, everyone. My name is Anita Miklas, and this evening I'd like to speak with you regarding my opinions on why everyone should own a cow. Society is becoming more and more concerned with our food supply, so why shouldn't we do more about it? Why shouldn't we take control of the situation? There's options that we have out there. Some are beneficial. Um, all are beneficial in order for us to feel better about what we're putting in our bodies, how we're taking care of our children, and where things are going in the future. One of the major food groups is dairy. So what better way to make sure that you know where your dairy comes from than to own your own cow? Owning your own cow gives you the opportunity to be able to know where your dairy is produced. It also gives you that feeling of control over part of your food. Um, you also get the benefit and the comfort of knowing that your dairy is safe. The milk that you put on your table came from your own cow. You know it's not tainted. There's no mad cow disease that you have to deal with. There's no salmonella that you have to deal with. There's no outbreaks of any germs or bacteria that may have been accidentally slipped in while under production. And it also allows you to help cut the cost of your grocery bill down. You're not paying $4 a gallon for milk. You can milk your own cow, and that's awesome. That's definitely a huge benefit. Uh, going back to having your own dairy produced, uh, you know you're going to get the freshest of product. You have your cow, you milk your cow, it comes directly from the cow to you. It's not pasteurized, it's not over processed, it doesn't touch a bunch of different hands before it touches your table. It comes straight from the cow that you're raising, you're feeding, straight to your table. And the greatest reward of that is you're putting the work in yourself. So you know that it's getting done correctly and how you would want it done, so that you know that it's safe for your children. Another great opportunity that you have is the fact that you get to make sure you have the quantity that you need without paying a fortune. Um, you get to say how much milk is put in the house, and you don't have to worry about it's at the end of the pay period. I'm running low on money. Am I really going to make it through? It's there. Um, and you definitely know the quality is there because you're taking care of the animal that it's coming from. There's also some other benefits to it. You'll know how it's produced. You feed the animal, you know what's going into your cow, so you know that only the freshest is going to come out of your cow. Um, and also you don't have to worry about the fact that it may be wandering a pasture with other cows that may have diseases. Again, you don't want to worry about whether or not the cow was tainted. Um, so therefore you don't have to worry about whether or not the product was tainted. And depending on how many cattle you decide to own, it could be a tax break for you as well. And everybody looks for a tax break because in these hard times, saving a penny is saving a penny. One thing that I read is that in an article on eHow, uh, depending on the amount of cattle that you have, there's different tax breaks that you could receive from it. You could, if you have a hand that takes care of it for you. If you hire somebody that does the milking and all that, you can write that off as a tax deductible. Sometimes the feed can be written off as a tax deduction. Every little bit helps. Every little bit in your pocket counts. There's even another website out there where you can go to, and they will they have cows that were bred specifically specifically for home use, and there were like mini cows and apartment-sized cows, and it was quite an interesting website. I got a kick out of it. I laughed, and so if you'd like to check it out, it's mydairycow.com. And the article that I read was Own a Dairy Cow. So hopefully this was helpful to you. It made sense to me, and I think that, if I could, I definitely would. Again, you want to own your own because you know where it's produced. You have control over your food. You know that the product's safe. It's one of the major food groups, and there's no better way than to make sure that your children and yourself are safe, and you save money and you get peace of mind at it. So hopefully this was beneficial to you, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.